Hey YouTube, Wheelchair 21. This is the rolling review for WWE Elite Collection Best of Pay-Per-View No Way Out 2012 Toys R Us exclusive. Christian won the Intercontinental Championship. Build-A-Figure John Laurinaitis. Anyways, this figure is from the 2012 No Way Out wave, as he's wearing the tights and has the original, or I should say vintage, Intercontinental Championship that Cody Rhodes reintroduced to the WWE in mid to late 2011. And overall comes with Johnny Laurinaitis. Problem is, the figure comes with his legs. Irony at its best. The only figure I want from the wave, and it gives me a pair of legs. Anyways, this is from the June 17th, 2012 pay-per-view, and this was him defending his championship against Cody Rhodes. Anyways, this rivalry was pretty short-lived, but really well worth the matches. Anyways, to build John Laurinaitis, you also have to buy Sin Cara to get the head, John Cena to get the arms, and Sheamus to get the torso. And that's pretty much how you build your figure. And let's get into the actual character and figure itself with the championship title. Alright, well, getting into the figure and its accessories, as you can see, these are John Laurinaitis' legs. You know how useful they are to me? Just as useful as my own. Pieces of crap. Yeah. Anyways, let's get into the actual figure. Christian, Captain Charisma, and former World Heavyweight Champion of that other wrestling company that we can't speak of in this review. Anyway, as you can see, Christian comes with this wonderful vintage Intercontinental Championship, which has stunning features of actually saying Intercontinental in the actual title itself. If the light would stop reflecting off of this beautiful, nice chromed out gold plastic, it actually says Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. So it's Intercontinental Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, which this is, as you can see, a throwback to the old WWF belt, back from the days of, say, Austin and Ultimate Warrior around that time, so late 80s, early 90s. And really has a nice throwback taste, and actually has the old style of the old WCW figures, where instead of the WWE ones where they went through like some kind of little loop, like a Kamen Rider belt, like an actual deluxe one, this actually has push down button like to actually hold the title on a lot better and a lot more snug. Really looks really well done, rather than the actual WWE ones of the 90s to early millennia, where you actually slid it through a loop and it sometimes came undone. These buttons, to me, are a lot more suitable and actually hold around like the waist and shoulders of champions and figures overall. The actual figure has the basic points of a WWE Mattel figure. It has the usual boot, the usual ankle built into it, the double jointed knee, the thigh joint, the hip joint, the waist joint, the ab crunch, the head articulation, the shoulder and bicep, double elbow, or is it single elbow joint? I can't really tell under these elongated elbow pads, wrist articulation and fit, and regular wrist swivel and wrist, to arch it back and forth. Overall, you can pretty much put Christian in a numerous amount of actual poses, such as able to lock in the clover leaf, hit the kill switch, pose him to do a drop kick, European uppercut, and so on and so forth, as if you have a regular WWE ring. Overall, as for his points of articulation, it has his little tattoo that he has on his shoulder, Usually you would think they would, like, maybe paint in something to make it look like the chest hair he has, but they probably don't because it probably would creep out kids. And has his basic Captain Charisma logo for his tights, the overall logo that he would use after he became the CLB, the Instant Classic, and all those names that happened back in 2002 to 2003 when he became technically his own man, when Edge and Christian broke up, and he went off and do his own thing before he was fired, went to that other shit company, came back from shit company, and got screwed out of his world championship the first time, and then had a poorly second championship run the second time. Overall, I really like the figure. I really like that it has all these points of articulation, and unlike usual figures from WWE and Mattel, they're usually a lot more, how should I say, tighter jointed, but this one actually doesn't have much tight joints except in the ankle, which is the usual actual trend I've been getting lately when buying my figures. That usually it's the left or right ankle will bend, but the other one will feel like it's so solidified it'll just snap off like an average DC Classics figure and such. And thinking about it, those legs that are useless to me, which are John Laurinaitis's and my own, literally, because my legs are useless. As you can see, speaking of DC Classics, he uses the basic DC Classics mold of the weird hinged hips right in here. Yes, as you can see, the weird hinged hips. It's so weird, as you can see, that they're using basics Build-A-Figure mold for the WWE characters. I don't have Ricardo Rodriguez, but I'm guessing he's about the same size as Laurinaitis, which means they're actually taller than the average Elite Collection figure. And I don't remember Laurinaitis being such a tall guy. I remember him being shorter than John Cena. And at this point, when you put this lug together, he's going to be like the tallest figure in any wave next to Big Show and Kevin Nash's, which is going to be ungodly, just creepy. As you know, Johnny Ace, he crap. But his brother's a better wrestler. His brother's a great tag team wrestler. Anyways, this has been a basic figure. I enjoy it, love the articulation, love the ability to display it. You can like, comment, favorite, share, and subscribe my channel here on YouTube. You can read the description down below to see my friends and associates at herotaku.com, The Broken Infinite, and several ways you can follow me on the multimedia as Twitter, Instagram, so on and so forth. As for now, look forward to upcoming other WWE Elite figure reviews, other Figure Arts reviews, New Duels DVDs, Ultra Act reviews, and so on and so forth. As for now, this is the No Way Out Best of Pay-Per-View 2012. No Way Out's Christian Toys R Us exclusive with Build-A-Figure John Laurinaitis. And I've been Wheelchair 21, and, well, I'll see you next time.